This video is sponsored by JNC Collectibles website at jnccollectibles.com. Be sure to check them out for all your TCG needs, from sealed products to sleeves to playmats. Link is in the description box below. Thank you, and back to the video.
What's going on, everybody? I have Ruben and Charlie here. He got top 64, and Ruben also won the playoffs.
Yes, sir. We're
He's
going to
going
Worlds.
Yeah,
Let's
go. Y'all got shout-outs?
Yeah, huge shout-outs to Charlie. Kamal, he's over there.
Let's go, Kamal.
They built the deck for me, essentially. I really put in like maybe 2 games at most in testing. I did a lot of theory with them. We talked about almost every card choice every day. I was really busy coming up into the event, so I couldn't have done it without them. Shout out to Adrian. Talked to him about the deck a lot. Shout out to Hani, Chris. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to everyone from Florida. Shout out to all my friends and all my family that were supporting me. Shout out to obviously the team Inspire and our sponsors, Card Haven, Main Face, Tinful, and obviously Dueling Guard for all our amazing accessories. And then that's pretty much it. Let's get right into the deck list that got me to Worlds.
Alrighty, let's go.
So,
Congratulations.
Shout out Luigi. Guido couldn't make it, but that's okay. We got 3 wanted. Every 10 out of 10 hands starts with this card. 3 Witch, 3 Bonfire, 3 Ash, 2 Pop, Oak, Original, Field Spell, and 2 Bricks.
Yeah, we don't gotta explain this card.
Nothing here we gotta talk about.
No.
So a lot of people don't want to play this card. This is just the best card in the deck.
Yeah.
1 for 1.
I won every turn.
Yeah, don't even gotta explain that. And then the new cards, 3, 1, 1. Some people want to play 2 of this. That's crazy. 3 of it came up a lot. A lot of people are playing Bestials right now. Shout outs to my testing partners for figuring that out to make sure we play the right cards in our deck. So having 3 of it was definitely worth it. So a lot of people were playing the Bestials, so we wanted to make sure we had an efficient engine and just maxed out on it.
I just don't think you can like officially play it without like maxing out on them, because like you want to see like the cards so you could use it as a starter as well as an extender. And, like with the amount of biscuits that everybody was playing, I just think like playing a higher count just makes it so where you just always have access to the Fiendsmith. So
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, this is 25 wonderful engine cards. And that is all the engine you need. Your car runs with just 25 engine. Then the rest of this stack right here, this is how you go to Worlds. So this card right here, this takes you to Worlds because you cross it out.
yes.
Yeah, this card's crazy. Honestly, like it has 3 broken effects. You use it to draw 2, use it to look at your opponent's hand, you use it to steal a monster. Like this card's crazy. It breaks the boards. There's really no more Omni negates. If you can force like Desiree, this card just like cooks the field. Like especially if you can use one like hand trap to slow their board down. This card's crazy. Card of the tournament. Shout out to our boys. This card's ass. Apparently.
Yeah, they all said this was terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Don't play it.
Yes, I told them, I said you are tripping. It is the best card in the deck.
No, don't play it. It's terrible. Don't play it.
I won every single game I drew that card.
Alright, so the next terrible card in our deck, 3 Imperm. Don't play it, it's terrible. You know, it's purple, don't play it.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
And then it got 0 attack points, so probably don't play this card either. But it's shiny, so like it's cool.
That name monster is cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yo, this one's kind of cool because if you've heard of Dwayne, you know, The Rock Johnson, you probably want to play this card in your deck. Yeah.
That's a big nigga.
Yeah. And then, you know, because we're already playing Ash, so why not more Ash, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, Ash Ketchum, you know, shout out to Pokemon.
You gotta catch them all.
And then, you know, the real spice in the deck, shout out to Kamal.
God.
This card was crazy.
Yes.
This card is just insane. I can't say anything better about this card. Yogur, Snake Idea Bellstar, Yogur Temple, Yogur the Field Spout. Shout out to Jose.
You can cross it out too.
You can cross it out. He goes to break my board. He goes, Ghost Ogre. I'm like, chain cross out. He goes, oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God.
This
Yeah,
is-
we were.
You just didn't see it coming?
Yeah, we weren't originally playing this card in our deck. We were trying to draw, but
This is shout out Pat too. Pat
yeah.
Pat was the
Pat
one.
loves this card.
Pat was the one that put us all on.
Pat put us all on the like break the board, and we were just like, how do we officially trade with the board? If like one hand trap always gives them to like the outcome of Appaloosa, Flambridge, IP. We're like, we need a card that auto trades with Appaloosa, auto trades with IP if they like get that far. So like Imperm auto trades with it, Talents auto trades with it, this auto trades with either of them. So like this is the card we wanted, and not a lot of people were sacrificing a body to like go into an IP and then do a line inside Appaloosa because they weren't thinking about protecting the Appaloosa with Ghost Ogre.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about that card too? It's low key sneaky to put in the spell trap zone off Flamebridge too.
Yeah,
Like whenever it's in the graveyard, it's an insane.
It didn't
target
come
a
up
lot
for
of
me
the
this
time.
tournament, but it's come up for me before when I played this card, where you just put in this one trap zone, whether it's not mine or my opponent.
That's insane.
You put this card, like when your opponent ogres you, you can just Flambers put theirs, and then you summon it to your turn, and you can use it as a hand trap. So it gives you another way into disruption when you don't have a way to get to IP, but you can end with Princess in the Graveyard, Flamberge on field, take the Ghost over. It's at least 2 destructions. If you have 1 to 2 hand traps, you survive.
I did that one.
Yeah.
And like Flamberge,
That's why I played the 1-2
because
because sometimes you like dump it off Beatrice or end out IP on the field and then just Flamberge plays the.
Yeah, it's so strong. And then the 2 last cards, 2 Bastiles. Honestly, should have played more. Like I was saying earlier, I missed Baldrake. I don't know how many more I should have played. At least 1 Baldrake somewhere. We still don't know where it would be, but these cards are crazy. They're level 6. They're extenders. They're hand traps. This card's crazy. Like this card is just crazy.
And the level 6.
Yeah, this card is just crazy.
Helps you
Konami
extend,
ban
like,
Magnum.
oh, you hand trap me? Okay.
Yeah, no, the card's just crazy, and they just like force a response. Like,
Yeah, and then if like
If
like
not-
Apple, you can just do it again.
So that's the main deck. 45 cards, perfect-ish. Should have been at 46 technically, but you know, we wanted a cleaner number, so we chose 45.
Yeah, definitely. Also, a lot of people like Droll. We just came to the conclusion that card sucks. Like usually, if they start like normal summon Ash, and you Droll, it's still full combos. So, like I feel like the card's name one.
It doesn't beat Appaloosa. It doesn't beat the floodgates that they can send off of Beatrice post board. So like I didn't think the card was enough. You wanted something that could like do more into a board state or like help you be preventative depending on what your hand was.
Yeah, and also the card just like doesn't help with like trying to stop bodies from getting on the board, which is like the biggest issue with the deck. Like playing like the hand trap. So that's just another reason why you just don't play the card. And I think that the only time it's like really good is like when it's like Droll did. Like and only that combination like made it like merit to play. And I feel like you just don't see that enough in 45 to where like you just play like both cards. It's not good enough. And then it also conflicts with like Chummy, like game 2 and 3. So it's just not good enough.
Yeah. So that's why Droll's not in our main deck, and you'll see that it's actually not anywhere in our list. So like a bunch of tokens, you know, cool stuff. Also shout out best field center in the game. If you know, you know. And then extra deck cards. I'll put this one last just because it's cool. So we play this card. This card's crazy. You know, less than 5 minutes in round effect. This card. Shout out to Chris because he doesn't know how to summon this card. If you watch the TCG fandom live stream, you know what I'm talking about. But this card's crazy. If you watch the Konami stream, you see how I actually summon this card. And you know, use it to negate effects. It's insane. Card's crazy. Another crazy card. Chris still doesn't know how to do this either. If you watch the Konami stream, you can see me do this, and then you set a floodgate for me. It's unfair. And you play this card for when you get Drolled. And you play this card because I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, all these cards are like standard. Like the whole extra deck is like, and then they gave us a TCG exclusive because they wanted to make the deck better. This card's crazy.
You didn't miss the Zelantis or anything like that?
No, so Zelantis and Raging Phoenix require 2 extra deck slots, so it was like the first package, I guess, to go.
Yeah.
When we were trying to figure out cards to put in the extra deck. And since like I was playing the Melodious Snake Eye deck before, I already had like a general idea of what cards I wanted to cut out of the extra deck that weren't necessary. So it really helped build on this version of the deck.
Yeah, I also feel like the protection with Battle Phase that Zelentic gets with Appaloosa, you could just end what?
Yeah, all the
Phoenix
combos
is.
end with
Like,
Phoenix, so it's essentially the same thing.
With one less extra deck card.
And then like you're always comboing, and this is something that like nobody knows, but you just combo on the left side of your field, so you can just do this. Like nobody knows this, but you just like you literally just do this on your opponent's turn. It's like, why do I need Zelantis? You just can't swing over my monsters.
That's kind of
I
crazy.
really played against Ruben and he did that.
You just do this, and then like they try to do something. You're like, all right, SP banish this, guarantee follow up, and then now I can nib you. GG's. People gotta learn to play the Snake Eye deck. It's crazy. But yeah, that's the extra deck. I would say perfect 15, but we'll get to that. 3 empty sleeves, 3 mold chummy. As if you guys saw the finals, this card's crazy. During the playoffs, every time I won second, I drew it, and it was insane. Yeah, that card's crazy. I don't want to play with the new one. The new one's even better. Then 3 Dark Ruler. This was just for you, Bell. I misplayed game 2 in top 4. I shouldn't have activated Veiler. If I didn't activate Veiler, I just like get to Dark Ruler him and then break his board for free with Pop Water and Talents. I looked at my hand initially and I knew I wasn't supposed to activate Veiler, and then just like I tunnel vision because he used too many cards to start his combo, and it was a weak combo. He ended up having 2 1-ups that let him extend through it, which is fine. But yeah, that was just a misplay on mine. But this card's just meant for the U-Bell deck. Their end board is actually just game, so you need a card like this to beat it. So those are the going second cards. Then the other 2 going second cards, Ice going dark. Wide side going second cards that you need to draw when you can just get them from your extra deck. So we wanted 17 cards in our extra deck. These cards are crazy. This for the mirror mostly. U-Bell is really good, and then you just need to out select random cards. I don't feel safe going into a tournament without this card. It's just insane. Dark Arm Dragon and the X. Really? And then the going first cards, we cross out because we want our place to resolve. You guys know I play this. You didn't know I play that, but y'all definitely know I play this. It's just a FTK package. When you go first, you want to be able to win the game. So these are the ways you can do it. I had other ideas. I wanted to play Eradicator for a while. I felt it was really good just because of hand knowledge, and I still feel like it could have been really good. Just this card is generically better, like if you can just flip it versus random decks as well. And it's easier with a smaller board to just be like, all right, flip DDG if I have like a little bit of follow-up in a small board, where if I have Eradicator in a small board, I still need to make a big monster. So like that's part of the problem with why it wasn't as good. So we settled on this, and shout out to Charlie and Kamal because this card was crazy. And then, because we didn't have enough extra deck monsters, we needed 18th one. A card for when we go first. This card lets you combo with the TCG exclusive. Just post board, we expected our opponents to have more hand traps, so we wanted our extra deck to be more efficient for when we can combo going first. Because if you make a board, you shouldn't be able to lose the game. That's pretty much it. Perfect 75, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
45 main, 15-15. The deck was great. Y'all see me in Seattle in about a month and a half. Shout out Team Inspire. Shout out Charlie and Kamal for building the deck.
And Jose, he's going to Worlds too.
Shout out Jose. Shout out AD.
AD!
Yeah, we'll catch y'all in Seattle.
All right, peace.